Next.
The upcoming N.W.A. biopic film Straight Outta Compton has just released its second trailer. Following the meteoric rise and fall of N.W.A., Straight Outta Compton tells the astonishing story of how these youngsters revolutionized music and pop culture forever the moment they told the world the truth about life in the hood and ignited a cultural war. The film hits AMC Theatres on August 14th. Alicia Barisell, this new trailer for Straight Outta Compton.
I buy. I mean, this trailer looks great. It's full of energy and music, and I'm fascinated by this story. As I've said before, I don't know too much about N.W.A. I didn't grow up listening to them, so I want to know the story behind the music. And it's great to see more of Paul Giamatti in the role that he's going to be playing.
Right.
And it's interesting because he's also in another music biopic, Love and Mercy, about Brian Wilson. So he's doing 2 music movies, but he's a great actor. Yeah, I want to see more. I want to see the film.
I gotta buy it. I really do like the trailer. You know, a lot of people might be shocked. Me, I grew up listening to N.W.A. A lot of people don't realize up in the mean streets of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, N.W.A. was actually really popular in our schools. Like people listen to it all the time. And I'm expressing with my full capabilities, and now I'm living in correctional facilities. So I mean, we loved N.W.A. Here's my one reservation about the trailer, though. My one reservation, and this comes up especially between you and me in conversations about biopics. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I'm always really nervous about any type of biopic is when they wash the subject matter of the biopic really squeaky clean. And we've seen that with them do that with we've seen them do that with Walt Disney, where just if you're gonna do it with Walt Disney, just hide all the ugly stuff, never talk about the ugly stuff, or other people that have come. It's always just focus on the big positive. Don't. And whereas with biopics, I'm not a huge fan of biopics in general. Maybe that's why. I think biopics get more rich when you delve into a person's faults and you appreciate them more as a character. That's why I actually really appreciate Walk the Line. Mm-hmm. I mean, they didn't hide away from Cash's faults and his flaws.
And Ray as well.
Yes, yeah, and Ray as well. And that's why biopics like that, I think, work. Watching this trailer, and it's just a trailer, okay? But I'm a little worried that with N.W.A., it's going to be, these are just warrior poets, misunderstood.
They never do anything wrong.
No, just expressing the art of their reality. I'm a little afraid from because the trailer does kind of make it out like that, except for that one really funny part in the trailer where Giamatti's like, "What's in the bag?" and he pulls out this fully automatic weapon. He's like, "You can't take that on the bus." That was really funny. But I mean, overall, that aside, let's assume for a second they're not going to do that. I hope they don't do that. The trailer is great energy. The trailer, great music to the trailer. Paul Giamatti in there is really great too. So I don't really see much to not like about this trailer. I'm going to give it a buy.
I'll buy it as well. I don't think it's as good as the first trailer that was rated R.
In the face.
And this one's a little. They had to tone it down because it's a PG-13 or PG.
Green
whatever.
Band trailer.
Yeah, exactly. But I like it. I'm looking forward to it. The one thing I did notice is as I'm watching this trailer, especially because this is the second one, I'm like, man. That guy playing Ice Cube, man, he's really good. He's got those mannerisms down. He looks like him, blah, blah, blah. I look him up. I'm like,
it's Ice
Cube's son.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I was like, oh man, this guy's gonna be a great actor. Like, so now I'm like, okay, I have to see him. If he goes on somewhere else and does a different movie, then I can judge him on his acting.
I remember I had a real problem that they cast Ice Cube's son to play Ice Cube because I thought, there's young black actors in this business who've been training and working their asses off for years and years and years to get. And so what do? Put my son in it.
But he does look.
Yeah. So I had a real big problem with that. But even I got to admit, like looking at, remember, we're talking about real small sample size of the trailer. Even I got to admit, who've been very, very critical of the casting, that, well, hell, he looks like Ice Cube in the trailer.
I mean, who knows Ice Cube better?
Yeah, who knows him better? So
his son.
we'll see. Let's sit back and take a breath and see.